Hello everyone, my name is Luz Medrano and I'm here to guide you in this adventure of learning English. Let's start. Hey, please remember to have printed the worksheet of unit number 1. English has become a common language. Okay, we all know how the United States have developed important things worldwide like the internet, where we see things like Facebook or Google, and the movies. We all love Hollywood movies, American movies, and even though we know that we can set a different language, this is not the case for music. We love music in English. So beyond that, the most important thing about English is how English increase the opportunities if you have it in your preparation. Our first grammar topic talks about the articles a and an. We're going to use the article a with words that start with the consonant sound. Like for example, I am a teacher, a broken egg, a European country. Yes, European is written with the vowel at the beginning, but the sounds, the pronunciation starts with J, which is the sound of a consonant. The article an is going to be used with words that starts with a vowel sound. For example, an unusual problem, an apple, etc. Okay, let's check the special cases. We're going to use the article a before a word that starts with U or EU when it sounds like U. That is the sound of the consonant. Let's see the examples. A European, a university, a unit. Now we're going to use the article an before an H that is mute. For example, in the case of the word hour, it starts with a vowel sound, hour, right? So it doesn't matter if it is written with an H because the sound you hear at the beginning is hour. So it's going to be an hour, an honor. To make countable nouns plural, we're going to do something really similar of what we do in Spanish. Most nouns only are going to require a letter S at the end. For example, to call more than one snake, we're going to say snakes. And to name more than one ski, we will say skis. And we have another case for words that end with CH, X, S, or S-like sounds. We will require to put an ES at the end for the plural. More than one box is going to be boxes. More than one bus, buses. We also have here some special cases. With words that end in a consonant plus Y, we're going to change the letter Y to an I, and we will add ES. Example, more than one baby, babies. More than one reality, realities. To make sentences using the verb to be, we're going to follow this simple structure. We're going to use the personal pronoun plus the verb to be and a complement. Okay, with the first pronoun, we're going to say, I am at home. In negative, in a formal way, it would be, I am not at home. To be a little bit informal, we will say, I'm at home, using contractions. And to make a negative sentence in an informal way, we will say, I'm not at home. With the personal pronouns he, she, or it, we're going to add is or is not plus a complement. So, for example, it would be, he is at home. In an informal way, using contractions, in an affirmative sentences, it will be, he is at home, she's at home, or it's at home. In a negative sentence, the contraction would be, he isn't at home, she isn't at home, or it isn't at home. For the personal pronouns you, we, and they, we're going to add are or are not for negative sentences, that is the form of the verb to be in plural. So, to make a more informal sentence, we would say, you're at home, we're at home, and they're at home, using contractions. If we want to make negative sentences using contractions, we would say, you aren't at home, we aren't at home, they aren't at home. Possessive adjectives. They are used to express the possession of something, and they go just before a singular or plural noun. So, depending of the pronoun, we will have a possessive form. For example, for the pronoun I, the possessive form is my. For the pronoun you, the possessive form is your. For he, his. For she, her. For it, its. For you, in plural, we would say your. For we, our. And for they, their. So if we want to express that the new toy belongs to me, I would say my toy is new. If the new toy belongs to you, we would say your toy is new. In the case of he, we would say his toy is new. In the case of she, we would say her toy is new. In the case of it, we would say its toy is new. In the case of you, and plural, we would say your toys are new. For we, that is plural, we would say our toys are new. And in the case of they, we would say their toys are new. As an example of possessive adjectives, I would say Johnny Depp is my favorite actor. Okay, this is gonna be it for today. I'm looking forward to see you at class where we're gonna make lots and lots of exercises. Please feel free to contact me if you have any doubts about the video, and see you soon.